How's it going, guys? Rhino here, and we're here to respond to another moronic YouTuber. Now, this YouTuber is named Trey Melvin. He has 3.1 million subscribers, or at least I think this is his channel. It could be like a community channel, but it looks like it's his personal channel. He is basically a 23-year-old African-American male who is quite wealthy, and he decided to make a video. White privilege is a thing, which will be linked in the description below. But if not, I mean, white privilege is a thing by This Is a Commentary. That's his YouTube channel, This Is a Commentary. I highly recommend checking it out before watching this video because I'm not doing a breakdown of sections where I'm responding to it and having the clips in this video. I'm actually like just responding to the video with a rant, with a commentary because honestly, the things he says actually like legitimately pissed me off because of the stupidity of what he was saying. And it wasn't even, yeah, he was talking about white privilege. White privilege is not a thing in the sense of how Black Lives Matter makes it out to be. There's nothing I get because of my skin color, and that's just how it is. There is no evidence to back this up, and he starts off by saying like, if you think white privilege isn't a thing, you're ignorant or some shit like that. No, that was actually a response video. But essentially, he's incredibly condescending, and he is a fucking moron with what he talks about. But ironically, that's not the part that pissed me off the most. The part that pissed me off the most is something that I can actually relate to. He is, like I said, an African-American male who is quite wealthy. And the reason why there's a lot of stir around this guy is because he actually responded to someone who said, who basically made a joke about him being wealthy and how that means he's not oppressed. And he actually made a response video. I don't know where the response video is. You can probably see it on his Twitter. He didn't post it on YouTube, I don't think. But he actually responded to this guy and was talking about wealth, saying that, and this will, trigger warning, this will piss you off. He actually said that a rich black male like himself is less privileged than a homeless white person. This guy has a lot of money, a lot. Not just, I mean, think of a lot of money and then add a lot to that. He has a lot, he bought his mom a house. That's how much money he has. I have no problem with people having money. The reason why I can relate to this is because I come from money. My parents are quite rich. I am not at a point where I'm on my own quite yet because I'm still in college, but my parents are quite rich and they've been paying for my college. And once I'm out of college, yeah, I'll be on my own, but I've lived a very privileged life because of money. Money does mean privilege in a capitalistic society. You are a rich man who actually complains about being oppressed and being a victim when you have more money than, well, you know what to do with at least, or at least you have a lot of money, you can buy what you need and what you want. You have nothing to complain about. You bring up this bullshit story about how you were buying your mom a house and out of nowhere, 7 guns were pointed right at your face. Who does that sound like? Ryan Lochte. You sound a lot like him, making up a bullshit story. But even if that story is true, it's a personal anecdote. That means jack shit when it comes to facts. That is not evidence. That is a bold claim that is maybe true in your case, but even then we don't even know if it's true. You could have my personal belief is that you completely exaggerated the hell out of that story. That there was a lot of filler in the middle that you left out, leading from you buying your mom a house to having guns pointed at you, if it even happened. So first off, you didn't even prove that happened, but second off, that's not evidence. You cannot use a personal anecdote as evidence for a claim generalizing an entire race. Otherwise, I could simply say one time that I happen to be oppressed because of my skin color, and that automatically means that black privilege exists and white people are oppressed. That is how stupid you are. Now, I need to do a whole video on white privilege versus white privilege versus black disadvantage, because I mean, you can find these videos all over the internet, and the fact that we're still talking about white privilege means that literally there's these videos that absolutely destroy this idea of white privilege. but we're still talking about it. You still believe in this bullshit term. The best video, if I were to anyone watching this, the best video to see a rebuttal, the best rebuttal of white privilege, is look up a video by Ben Shapiro titled "Ben Shapiro Destroys the Idea of White Privilege" or something like that, something along those lines. It's a clip from a speech he gave at a university, I believe, where he utterly destroys this idea of white privilege. And if you even have a doubt in your mind about the idea of white privilege, you think it's there, you think white privilege actually exists and that you are disadvantaged or advantaged because of your skin color, please watch this video. Please watch it. Now back to what we were saying. I was raised wealthy. Well, when my parents were wealthy. Whenever I needed something, I got it like that. I was not spoiled. I didn't ask for something and always got it. It was the fact that if I needed something, I always had it. I grew up in a very nice house with a very steady income. Well, a very, 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 very steady income. Where we had more money than we were spending. My parents have a lot of money. I'm not here to brag about that. I'm here to say that I live the life of someone who is wealthy. And it is very fucking privileged. But here's the difference. It's not a privilege that needs to be acknowledged and fought against. It is an earned privilege. You, Trey Melvin, you are brilliant. You are a very funny person. You have earned your privilege of being wealthy. Wealth will buy you privilege. But that doesn't mean anything. And you are literally denying one of the most obvious things about capitalism. Wealth buys privilege. And what's funny is one of the most commonly used talking points for SJW bullshit about privilege, whether it's white privilege or some other form of privilege, is the idea that you can't see your own privilege. That because I'm a white male, I can't see my privilege of being a straight white male, which is utter bullshit. It's literally saying that the evidence doesn't exist, but you should believe it anyway. But based on that right there, an SJW bullshit thing, I can turn that right around on you. You are a wealthy prick, and you do not see your own privilege. Your privilege is invisible to you. And by the way, when I say wealthy prick, I'm not saying he's a prick because he's wealthy. I'm saying he's wealthy and he's a prick. He is literally shitting on poor people throughout his entire video. That's what makes him a prick. You could have billions of dollars, not give a single penny to charity, and still not be a rich prick. You would just be someone who is rich. Do not shit on people who are poor. Do not shit on people who have white skin because you have black skin and think you are oppressed when you haven't faced a damn example of oppression in your fucking life. You are privileged through no fault of anybody else. You earned your own money through a way that I envy. I don't want to be rich off of YouTube, but I'd love to make a living off of YouTube. I envy you. But you are a fucking asshole about everything when it comes to this issue. Trey Melvin, you're a piece of shit. That's about it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that I got so angry. I was watching this video actually on my break at work. And I was sitting in my car in the parking lot. I had my earbuds in, and I was just watching this video. And I found it from Sargon of Akkad, and then he linked a video of, I'm blanking on his name. He linked a video of someone else who actually got involved in some drama with Trey Melvin. Just watching everybody's videos and then watching Trey Melvin's video, I was literally ripping my goddamn hair out at the stupidity. Because this is someone who actually believes this bullshit. And it's sad. He is one of those people that wakes up in the morning and is like, oh, okay, I have millions of dollars. I have a nice house or apartment. Oh, I have some nice clothes, some nice jewelry. But, oh shit, my skin's black. How am I going to be oppressed today? No, it doesn't work like that. That's about it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, have a nice day.